Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. I apologize. Today is a great blessed day for us today. I got Mr. Donnell Thompson. I call him Mr. T. He is taking time out his busy schedule today to be the first. Mr. T is the first guest on a safe space for business talk with Cedric Turner. And I feel, and I let Mr. T elaborate on. We feel that it's important that certain aspects of the business world, of franchise world, that you guys should be aware of. And we just want to talk to you about that. And I got Mr. Donnell Thompson. He is the president of Checkerboard Foods LLC and Country Burger LLC. Mr. Thompson is he exemplifies excellent his work. He served as he was on the Checkers and Riley's franchise advisory council and marketing subcommittee. Mr. Thompson is a licensed realtor in South Carolina since 2009, and he was a one of the best football players. I had to look you up, Mr. Thompson. You was pretty good back in your day, sir. I must add, sir. So you played with the Indianapolis Colts, and that was your only team, right, sir? That you played for?
Yeah, same team my whole career.
Yes, good.
We actually moved out of Baltimore into Indianapolis.
Good, Mr. Thompson. So you are a very successful franchisee and businessman, and you have been around the block 2, 3, or 4 times like I have. So I just want to, bring you on, and we just want to talk about different aspects of, like I said, the franchise world. So, with further ado, Mr. Thompson, is your floor, sir. Thank you.
Well, hey, thank you for having me. And I wanted to tell you that I think that you're doing a great job. It's a needed thing that we can share information with different business people talking about different business issues. How I got started was years ago when I was playing pro football with the Indianapolis, then Baltimore Colts. I always knew that the career was going to be a short career. Most guys play in the NFL about 2.2 years. I was able to play about 12 years, so I played a long time. But in the off season, I got into a program. I was able to join a program. Had a couple of mentors from the McDonald's franchisees. A couple of guys mentored me. A guy by the name of Leon Goodrum and Mac Wilbur were mentors of myself, and I really appreciate those guys. And that's kind of why I'm here today, and that's why I'm here sharing information so that maybe what we discuss here is able to help someone else in the very, very near future. We were able to get me into McDonald's, and I went through a program with McDonald's. It was a training program that you had to work in their restaurants for several hours every week. And I did this for about 5 years, 5 or 6 off seasons. Whenever the football was over, I would go into one of their stores and I would open up one of their stores. And then I moved on to purchasing my own store when I retired from football. So I was very familiar with the fast food business via training through McDonald's Corporation. I was fortunate enough to be what McDonald's called a golden hat winner. They have one class each year up at Oak Brook, Illinois, and the best student of the business wins what they call a golden hat. And I was in a golden hat award winner and have been able to learn the business and take it to where I am now through the McDonald's training that they gave me. And then I purchased a store with McDonald's. My first store was in Norcross, Georgia. And then we purchased a second store and a third store. And did that for several years. And that was during the time that McDonald's Corporation wanted to grow. They wanted to grow very fast. And there was a location about less than a mile down the street from one of my restaurants that they wanted to put another franchisee in. And I wasn't in agreement with McDonald's putting another franchisee less than a half a mile down the road from me. So we decided to part. These are the kind of things that you don't think about when you're going into business with a franchisor. Will somebody open a new business down the road from you? What is the details in the paperwork that you signed say? Are they allowed to bring a new franchisee in? Are they not allowed to bring a new franchisee in? So these are the kind of things that I think new franchisees and new business people need to be aware of the fine print in the contracts. And but we parted our ways, and then I went a few other brands over my career. That's kind of what's got me to where I'm here today.
You know what, Mr. Thompson, you touched on something that was very important: cannibalization. I was with Subway. Fred DeLuca had a back then. It was a brilliant idea. I don't know if you knew about this, but his first idea was since McDonald's spent millions of dollars on marketing or site selection, they piggyback off. Wherever McDonald's went, Subway went.
Mm-hmm.
Said cannibalization. Subway didn't have a restriction where you can put the next friend. They'll put one on the next corner, next block. And basically what that does, so let's say for example, you have a store doing 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
They'll rather have two stores doing 15 and 12 or whatever, or 15 and 15, right, and have one doing 20.
That's correct.
So that's very important that you have mile restriction in your franchise agreement where that you don't want to impede on your business. So that's very, very important point. And I always, when you say you was a McDonald's franchisee, I remember when I tried to get into Subway. I went to a McDonald's franchise in Memphis and give me a time of the day. He talked to me. He gave me no advice. Like you got, please, I don't want any money from you. I just want your advice on how to get started in this business. See, that's another problem we don't do as a race. People give back and help others because I don't know if we had that crab mentality or what it is, but it's enough out here for everybody.
Right.
I wanted 30 minutes of that gentleman's time. Bless his heart, but he didn't give it to me. But God, he finds other ways to get you to where you're trying to. That's why you have to be consistent and persistent in everything you do. And it goes back to me. I got started. I needed $190,000 to build a brand new building, equipment, and a franchise fee. The building was 1,500 square feet. The bank only loaned me $90,000. Now, the great Honorable Mayor Harrington had a program. He had a program. So I had to do a three-way loan. So the bank, it was an SBA deal. Their risk was very limited because it was guaranteed up to 90%, it was guaranteed 90%, 95%.
Right.
City of Memphis with Dr. Harrington's program loaned me some money. And then the great late Sarah Lewis had called the Free the Children program, which I got a loan through them. And then my dad, I used his, he retired. So I had some money to use to help with my injection, right? But $10,000 to build a 1,300 square, that equates to $60 a square. There's no way I could have done it. But grace of God, that's why I'm a licensed GC today, because my dad and I was able to go in there and do most of the work ourselves, and we built that store. So that's why it's important to figure out when you're doing your business plan, you come with, my numbers were good. They knew it was good, but they said, you know what? He only asked for X, and I can't try to come back and ask for more, but they wouldn't give it to me.